Okay, Boo Bears, what's going on? Check it. This is a bonus show because I was talking to best friend. She called me while I was watching the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I'm like, that's a no-no, but I picked up the call anyway because that's best friend. So I'm like, first of all, I always like, in 2021, I'd be like, is everything okay? Everything okay? Listen, did you hear about The Bachelor? And I'm like, no, that's not my arena. The Bachelor is not my ministry. I'm just gonna say The Bachelor is not my ministry. Bachelor season 1, 2, 3, 4, 44, 45, 46, or 47. I just don't get it. It's not for me. I mean, I grew up with Gilligan's Island, so of course I haven't seen The Bachelor, okay? And so anyway, she's like, well, the host, he got put like on a leave, or I don't understand what happened. She said, but he's been the host for all 540 episodes or seasons, honey. He's been like there for 540 years doing this show. And so he's gone because she said something that he said about sticking with this girl that the Bachelor picked. I said, well, if the host is gone, why ain't the Bachelor gone? Sure, what did this girl do? Did she rob banks on the side? Like, so what happened? And so anyway, she was like, oh, by the way, hey T, I'm doing this review because you were like, do a review on it. So I just want to say, hey, okay? And I love you and Ayada. So this video is dedicated to you and Ayada, okay? And I don't want to share no video with Ayada. I know you. Not that she doesn't love you, Ayada. She just doesn't like to share. It's not your fault. It's not her fault. It's no one's fault. Okay? I just don't want you to feel bad, Ayada, but she doesn't want to. So I'll do a video for Ayada later. I'm so sorry. I have to give it and take it away. This video is dedicated to T. She's gonna be like, oh no, I wouldn't mind if you had dedicated to me and Ayada. It's just because I didn't do it. Okay? Because if I had done it, then you wouldn't mind. Okay. Now, I've known you for double digits plus double digits. 20-something years, honey. Gotta sit down on it. So The Bachelor, Matt James, he picks this girl, she says. So I'm talking to best friend. And I got my earphones in, so I hear every word she says, and it's memorized at this point. So she's like, he picked this girl from Cummings, Georgia, and then she goes to Confederate parties or something like that, or some kind of, I don't know. I don't get what kind of party it is. It's just not my arena. Once again, it's just not my arena. And so I just don't put everything in my coffee, and if I did, I wouldn't stir it. Would you put mayonnaise in your coffee and ketchup in coffee? I don't put everything in my coffee, honey. And watching all this is putting everything in my coffee. Now, I watched that one episode, and I just couldn't take it no more. Everybody's like, pick me, please. I need you to approve me. And I'm like, who the hell is he to be approving people? Approving all these 1,500 people. Honey, y'all need to go to a TD Jakes sermon. Listen, I was watching The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Not New Jersey. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was watching The Real Housewives of New Jersey, actually. And then I turned it off because I wasn't ready for it all. I had to turn it off. I have to receive that later. It's just too much going on in my life to put that on top of it. It's kind of like when you have a plate for Thanksgiving and you got all the food you want. Somebody like, we have Hawaiian wings. Okay, I'm going to have to get that on the second run because if I put it on here, they're going to fall off, honey. I just can't put nothing else on my plate for the Jersey Housewives. But then I tried to watch Salt Lake City reunion. I don't mean any harm, but, when people say that, the motherfuckers be meaning harm. But I really don't. I just want to say this, because I say that because everybody be taking shit so personal. Let me tell you why I say that. I grew up in an era of Richard Pryor, Joan Rivers, Rodney Dangerfield, Roseanne Barr. So we say what the fuck we want to say. Okay? But everybody is so fucking sensitive. If you say good morning opposed to good morning or hey, good morning, everybody got to fucking, you'll get canceled for saying good morning the wrong way on a Tuesday, bitch. Which I don't give a fuck. I just don't, I'm just going to tell you. I don't mean no, listen, I got to quit saying that. I'm just going to start talking. You get it. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City reunion. And I have to whisper because I have to be quiet as a Chinese library because baby is asleep. And like I said, this is a bonus. I didn't plan on this and but I had to go in there, honey, and get a jacket and let's do this for best friend. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City reunion. The girls looked not all of them, but a couple of them look a little worn. What do you mean worn, Uncle Mario? I'm not going to talk to you until you raise your hand. Oh, Uncle Mario, what do you mean worn? Worn, honey. Like your favorite pair of tennis shoes? Now, some people take care of their shoes, honey, but some people wear them every day. And shoes ain't meant to be worn every day, especially if they're white. You can't wear them in the rain. You can't just wear them where you're playing basketball. You can't wear them taking the trash out. You can't wear them walking to school. You can't wear them walking home from school, honey. You got to give them a break. Because then they start looking worn, honey. The tongue in the shoe. Honey, you may as well just pull up a dog pail and give the shoe some water. Worn. Do you get it? I don't mean no harm. Listen. And I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, so I will not say a name. So as far as, and this is not who I was talking about, and it's not who I wasn't talking about. Mary, I know you want better for yourself. I can tell by the show, honey. It ain't even I want better for you. You want better for yourself, honey lamb. I just can't believe, how much money do you get to turn on your family like this, bitch? What do you mean, Uncle Mario, turn on your family? Ask me a question again without raising your hand. Uncle Mario, what do you mean turn on her family? I mean, she let everybody know that her grandmother's 422-year-old sister is her maid. I cannot be bothered with Mary. Bitch, all I heard was the theme song to Thriller, not the music, the Vincent Price voice, the funk of 40,000 years, bitch. I could not be bothered. I literally almost snapped my own fucking neck and blacked out. If you laugh and you crazy. Your ass is crazy. And Andy was getting down into it. Andy should be a forensic specialist because all he needs is an eyelash bitch. He'll lick that motherfucker and tell if you had Polynesian sauce last Tuesday. He is just his zodiac sign is shit starting. He has a degree in shit starting. Honey, he's a professor. He teaches others how to do it. Are you fucking kidding me? It was just too much. And now okay, so I just think the Salt Lake City housewives need to be abolished. Just go. Each and every one of you, you're cute, you're pretty, honey. Stop it. Just go home and take care of your family and buy fresh flowers and put them in the living room occasionally. Go! Okay, we're going to keep New Jersey, and they're barely hanging on. We're definitely keeping New York because each and every one of them can get a check. We love it when Bethany is there. She issues the checks, honey. For the, she's, she can, but she's legally. Okay. Atlanta, let's cancel it. It's time. Unless we get a whole new cast. And this is the thing. So Beverly Hills. We're borderline, who cares? And I don't want to say it. No, because Erica James, she saved the day. This shit saved the day, honey. And now, baby, it's just too much. It's just too much. But the thing is, the reason why I say we don't want to say, we want to see real housewives who really are juggling this shit. Fuck, I got to see my yoga instructor for 6 hours, 3 days this week. The housewives I'm talking about, honey, ain't got no yoga instructor. They watch that shit at home in the living room while they are cooking and doing homework at the same motherfucking time. One foot is stretching, the other foot is over here helping the baby with their homework. And the, one hand is making lunch and the other hand is doing this. This is who I'm talking about. This is what we need, Andy. We need, because I guarantee you, if we start seeing real housewives, wink, wink, if we start seeing real housewives, I think the world would be more captivated to see people that is really more like them. We need only 1 to 2 shows of the housewives, maybe 3 of the baddest bitches out. That's it. I don't need a plethora of housewives. We don't need 1,400,000 housewives, honey. In a minute, it's going to start looking like a Crayola crayon box. We're going to have so many colors, honey. 64 housewives, states. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody has time for that. What we going to do, the housewives of Ohio? I'm going to pass out. You're going to show us the baddest in Ohio. Oh, so in other news, since we don't want to talk about reality TV, let's talk about some things where people actually picked up a script and stage left and stage right, honey, and action. Coming to America too, March 5th. It's coming on on Prime Video. So wait, Prime Video is coming on Prime Video. You know I'm going to give a review on that one. I'm probably going to act like Prince on that. I might give the review backwards on your ass, honey. Give it to me, Eddie Murphy. Let's go back to Zamunda. And Lisa Leslie is in it, bitch. And she's the mother, honey, of his son. I want to know how those two got to do the put nanny, honey. What did Uncle Mario just say? Raise your hand. Uncle Mario, what did you just say? I said, I want to know how did the prince and the mother of this show do the put nanny. What's the put nanny? Did you raise your hand? See, now I'm not going to answer you because you didn't raise your hand. It's the put nanny. Now sit down and keep writing. Okay, so y'all so crazy. So anyway, Tiana Taylor, she's coming. That's my boo. I love me some Tiana Taylor. She can't do shit wrong for me. If Tiana Taylor robbed a bank and she went this way, I'd say she went this way. Honey, that's one person. I am on your side. I sing that Jennifer Holiday song for you, Tiana Taylor. I'm on your side. You got to do your hair like that when you do Jennifer Holiday. Side when times get rough. Right. I am not trying to have laryngitis the next 72 hours trying to sing nothing by Jennifer Holiday. And don't walk up to Jennifer Holiday and call her Jennifer Hudson. She would kill you in your sleep. She would hug you. You know how she be doing like this? She was like, it's Jennifer Holiday. Because it's an insult. It's a damn insult. Do you think Harriet Tubman would want you calling her Gladys Knight? No, they're both fierce. But honey, don't. One help the other. And this is very parallel. You know, you got to know your history, honey. This is the Jennifer Holiday. Honey. And I am telling you. She brought the mouth to town, honey. And then everybody after Nikki Gilbert tried to do it at 5 mouths to empty. And I want to talk. And then Tina Turner did it. You simply the best. But she brought the lips to town, honey. People aspire to do their lips. But Rochelle Farrell, she perfected it, honey. Rochelle Farrell. I think Rochelle think if you If you singing cute, honey, you may as well just go home. She don't want you to sing cute. Oh my God, who else do we have? We have Wendy and Giselle. They have been looking good lately. I know I have given it to the ladies very hard, and they needed it. They needed it. And sometimes I might need it. They like, no, you're not talking about me with this crack in this wall, bitch. It's not a crack, honey. It's a line from this picture that I keep up there, but I moved the picture, honey lamb. Okay? Gonna sit down on it. They saved you a seat. If you don't get out their seat, shit, it says reserved for haters. Now, get your ass out their seat. Gonna sit down on it. Okay? Gonna sit down on it. Mm-hmm. So Wendy and Giselle, they've been looking good. Giselle has been on, what's the name of that show? I don't know the name of her show. It's called The Clubhouse, I think. And it's Giselle and Portia. And you have to step it up when you're anywhere near Portia. From the waist up, that bitch is a walking Vogue magazine. Not from the waist down. I mean, she's from everything, but I'm saying in the show, they're doing this. And you got Portia's little candles, holders and shit in the back. And Giselle, she's showing that stone fireplace. I would like it if, and this would be awesome, if Giselle took that fireplace and maybe the contractors can put the white marble tile all over the fireplace, and it would modernize it, and then that would be a beautiful background. I think that should be something she should focus on. I'm just saying, as a marketing aspect, because if you're going to use that as your background, it needs to be elite, because these videos, it's a show, it's a syndicated show, and it's going out for years and years to come. So you want it to be timeless, like the Free Your Mind video within in Vogue. You want your look to be revolutionary, where people can watch it years from now and be like, oh my God, that's a fierce blouse, she has on. Or her hair was so unique. Or, oh my God, look at her makeup. You just want it to be revolutionary. And you need to have the right team around you, putting on the right colors, doing the right colors for you, the right hairstyles, the right makeup blend, and the lighting, and the background, baby. And I love you. I don't want to come at anybody anymore. Like 2021, I'm working on that. So that's the best way I can say it. Instead of like, oh, that bitch, nope. Because at the end of the day, I was like, no. Everybody else can talk about her, talk about people. But they are moms, and they're doing this reality thing, trying to make a living, honey. So no one needs to tear them down. Wendy, honey, she needs to pour some plant water on her woo-woo in this whole entire area. She's been talking about her woo-woo for days straight. I know she's doing the dating show, but maybe let's just do one whole show about the dating show and not 32 episodes about the dating show. It appears we just don't want to hear about it every day. And we want you to find love. And I do. I want you. In fact, I got my favorites I want for you. Let me tell you my favorites for you. I think Tyrone is cute. It won't last, but it'll be some good, sex. It'll be good sex with Tyrone. Marcus and Haroon would actually probably stay. And then Marcus, and then Julian. I like Julian, and I like So Haroon and Julian, yeah, and Marcus. Haroon, Julian, and Marcus. Tyrone, like I said, just have a good time with him, honey. Use him for a chair. Uncle Mario, what did you just say? I said, I can't tell you this part, but everybody else figure it out. Can't tell you that. Not until you're older, honey. But Wendy is trying to give that whippersnapper away. She is trying to give that auntie away. She talks about it all the time, and she's telling us, honey. So if her doorman just happened to see her with 4 different men in 2 weeks, shit. Go for it. Wendy will report the bad news in a heartbeat. The shit will be so fast. And she does it daily. Now, I'm going to need you to get to the studio a little bit earlier and memorize your shit. You're not getting paid $22 an hour, honey. Get your ass to the studio and memorize these goddamn manuscripts, honey. Or literally read it right. She like, Janet Jackson was the 5th member in Vogue. No, she was, Janet Jackson was the 4th member in Vogue. And I was like, no, it's Terry Elliott. And then she'll look at Norman. I thought, no, Norman over here. I was like, Norman, you're messing me up. No, he's giving you the correct information. You damn loony. I'm only kidding. I like you. You ain't no loony. You are a little touched, though. I love you, honey, but you touched. But you've been looking good lately, except for today. The parachute pants with the shirt, it was not a winner. You should have wore the parachute pants you had on with a hot pink, cute top. And you could have even did a bow with the top. And just had them sitting up on them big things, honey. Give it to me like that. That shirt was competing with the pants, and then the hair, it looks like they poured plant water on your hair. Saying, oh, here's Wendy. And she's like, oh, I don't have another wig. Go, bitch, go. Action. The show must go on. Go. OMG. Moniece coming after April and Dr. Dre. What I have to say about this is, let me have a sip, honey. And you know, I've been fucking these Hawaiian barbecue chips. I'm going to have to eat one of these before I even talk about it. I don't want to go over 25 minutes. So let me try and hurry. Oh my God, I'm trying to hurry. This is too much to talk about. Hit my taste buds. I'm so sorry. If you like the video, subscribe. Okay, here we are. Just had to get that. Moniece is going ballistic on her social media. Talking about I am an aneurysm. First of all, Jesus of Nazareth, Jerusalem, and Bethlehem. Who talks about someone's health like that? I might be careful for you know what, not what you do, pumpkin lamb. Your ass will be riding around here in an electric wheelchair, honey. You don't be doing that to people, pumpkin lamb. I'm not buying what you're selling. Just for a moment. You don't do that. If your accusations are true, the way you handle that is you go to the FBI. If what you're saying is true. He threatened me and I recorded it. You don't do this on social media, honey. Your ass will wake up stinking, honey. You messing with a G and not even him. People who've been following Dr. Dre for 4,000 years, honey. Him and Sade go back, honey. And Lestat and what's her name? Akasha. They go back. They're before Harriet Tubman. They were at least 200 years before Harriet Tubman. Are you fucking kidding me? And Pharrell's ass. They don't age. Oh, I forgot Naomi Campbell. You don't fuck with nobody on that list. Not like that, honey. I don't remember. See, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get clout because you're upset that she has, because y'all was messing with Little Fizz together. So basically, she went from Wendy's to owning Ruth Chris, Morton's, what is that other one? To owning the shit. I'm talking about the franchise, honey, not one local store, honey. Y'all were on the same level. Y'all was fighting about the owner of Wendy's, Little Fizz. All he had was a Wendy's in the hood somewhere, honey. He mad and he mad and he mad and he mad. But then April done fucked around, honey, and she playing chess, bitch, and y'all playing Uno. Talk about who wanna play next. And she done dusted y'all. And you mad. And so now you're on the media and you're coming for her, trying to fuck up her relationship. Because I didn't say nothing about the card. Now that if you was still a G like that, you still wouldn't have said nothing about it. You still wouldn't have said anything about it. But you did. And I just don't think that was a less than wise thing to do. And then to talk about someone's health. That was unbelievable. That's when I was like, ooh, peripheral vision. I just can't look at her. I just can't look at her. You know how when a snake is like this, honey, and you just don't want to look at it, and it's how you like this. Bitch, you in the jungle, honey, taking pictures of parakeets and shit, and then a silverback run up to you in the bushes. You like, damn, I wonder how many ants are down there. I never counted ants before. Is it gone? Shit, is that motherfucking silverback oh, bitch. But I'm just saying, there are ladies who've been following Dr. Dre for 4,000 years, honey. That will mollywop you coming right out of a Target. You don't even go to Inglewood or Compton or nothing like that, honey. You better stay in Sherman Oaks. Bitch. And I'm not calling you a bitch. I'm talking about the situation, Pumpkin Lamb. Okay. Okay. Kelly Rowland's new CD. Oh my God. I'm going to talk about the new single. It's called, what is it called? I think it's called Black Magic. It's called Black Magic. Oh, let's talk about her little belly getting painted. I wouldn't have let them paint my baby in there, honey. I don't know what kind of chemicals that is releasing. In the name of Jesus and everything holy, and I rebuke it. We would have had a problem right there. The paints are safe for the baby. The devil is a lie. You don't need to paint your stomach while there's a baby in there. And it's just skin absorbing the paints. Honey, I pray that was a model in your stomach and not the real baby child. So Kelly Rowland, first of all, she's history. So I don't give a shit what she does in the future. She's fucking history. They're in the Guinness World Book of Records, honey, for Bootylicious. At least Beyonce is. And she stood on the side of Beyonce and did the damn song. So she's part of it too. Don't be treating her like they treat Spinderella. Kelly's in the group. Bitch. She's always been in the group. And she will always be in the motherfucking group. Okay. So Kelly, her new song came out and it's called Black Magic. And I like the music. I just wish that the music would have changed and elevated. Like, just elevated. There was just something I needed a little bit more. Like, okay, so let me see if I can articulate this. I wanted the music to elevate like that. I don't want it to be like Beyonce. So first of all, don't get me wrong, because Solange is nothing like Beyonce, and I'm infatuated with Solange. Okay, see at the dinner table. Whoop. So listen, I just wish that Kelly music had elevated. It was very good, but it's just model tone if you listen to it for a long period of time. So you need that dun 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 dun, and then dun 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 dun, just that escalation of it all. What else do we need? It feels like something crawling on my nose right here. Okay, that's why I had to look. I was like, bitches of the spider. I will give you Mariah Carey in the late 90s, bitch. Okay, so listen. So we need, but I also, and I love the words, I also need the vocals to elevate, and I need backgrounds. I need Brandy to teach Kelly how she be doing that shit she be doing. Like, go in there as a writer, Brandy, and help your sister. Or you can lay that overlay. Do them overlays. And then you overlay that shit with the harmonies and shit. That's what I need from you, Callie. Honey, you be giving me oatmeal and you bend it, forgot the butter and the sugar. But oatmeal is good for you. So like I said, you in the group, honey. I'm on your side. But damn, honey. Man, that's the best way I can say it. I just need more. I need more. It's kind of like you get, the wings are good. But what we eating with it? We ain't got no potato salad or dinner roll, honey. Can I get a napkin? Oh, y'all don't have napkins. Bitches are serving wings with no napkins, honey. Who raised you wolves? Oh. Well, I think we talked about everything. And don't forget, the one last thing I want to just say. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment. And stay safe. All right? Don't forget to wear your mask. And I'll see you guys next time on the Mario Ramone discussion, or the Mario Ramone review, or Mario Ramone. Well, not really Mario Ramone. It's just Mario on the Saturday show. All right? I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a great evening.